Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we bring you breaking news. The magician famously known as Noah the Nerd has recently released a new video titled The Origin Story. This video was uploaded to his YouTube channel, NOAMagic. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to support your local magician. And now we cut to the latest video on his channel. Ladies and gentlemen, hit it. No one gives a crap about this guy's YouTube channel. Oh, salutations, everybody. I'm too far. That's not even my logo. I paid like $10 for it, so I'm gonna use it. Salutations to all my fellow magicians and to all the muggles out there. It's been a while. It's been a good minute. It's been a long time since I've posted something, so I thought maybe I should sit down and start recording. I think last time I posted was like September. Since then, it has been a roller coaster ride in terms of magic. See, I did a show, actually did a couple shows. You'll see the footage soon enough. I'll get around to editing it. But I digress. Let's get back to what this video is about. See, I planned on actually making this video a long time ago, and I wanted to post this on my birthday. I actually had a friend help me out with this video, but I never got around to it. So we're gonna get to it today. What this video is about, if you look at the title of this video, then you know that this video is about the second most question I get about magic. See, number one is, how did you do that? And the second question is, why did you do that? No, the second most asked question that I get is, how did you get started in magic? Well, let me tell you a little story. In the land of siestas, Mediterranean beaches. See, when I was around about 10 years old, we went out on the streets somewhere. I think this was maybe in Barcelona. We saw a street performer. I don't know who he was, but what he was doing changed the course of my life. What he did was he was waving a little silk around. He was going, what, come, what, mira, come. He goes, what, shh, mira. And he started to put it into his hand. What, shh, mira. Thing. Go. Now, I remember specifically when I saw him do that, I was just like, ain't no way. That thing's like up his sleeve, but it wasn't, because his sleeves were rolled up.
He had his sleeves rolled up.
Now, I think he noticed that he was getting me, because he looked me dead in the eye and he said, and so I went up in the middle of a crowd of 25-something people, and he took out of his pocket, he goes, look, mira, you, finger. I was like, what? Okay. He goes, no, you? I was like, what? Okay. He said, no. Take these. The dang thing turned into 2 sponge balls in my hand. But he didn't stop there. He took one of those balls, he put it into his hand. Took the other one, he put it in my hand. Took it, all he did was this. Rubbed it right next to mine. That's all he did. Never touched me. Opened his hand. It's gone. My hand. I had 2 sponges. By that point, my brain was on the ground. And I knew right then and there that I had to go home. And I had to figure out how he did that. And when I got home, I went to the only place I knew where we could learn how to do something like that, and that is the library. Because there was no YouTube around during that time, so I went straight to the library, and I come to find out that there's a certain section in the library labeled 793.8. That is where the library hides all its secrets in magic. And you can try it out at any library. You can try it at the library at your place. 793.8 is where you'll find it. And so I picked up a book and I went through it for a little bit and I found it. I found how he vanished that silk. And I remember when I found out that that's how he did it, I was just like, what? That's it? That's how that's done? And so I learned my first trick at the library, which was how to vanish that silk. And when you find out how it's done and you find out that magic isn't real as a child, I just gave up right there. I was like, why would I learn this? What's the point of learning this? It's not real. So I went home and I forgot all about magic. Then I think a couple months later, I saw him on TV. You're probably thinking, it was David Blaine, it's David Blaine. He's talking about David Blaine. No. David Copperfield. David Copperfield. No.
That is a negative.
No. I'm talking about the one and the only, the Japanese sensation himself, Cyril Takayama. Cyril Takayama. Cyril Takayama. But I saw his special, and I remember specifically it was when he was acting like an old man, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. I gotta learn how to do that. I want to act like an old man and freak people out with magic. And then he did something that sort of shaped how I wanted to do magic. And it was when they were out on the street and they went up to I think like a Burger King. There was like a menu on the wall. He showed both hands. Put his hands up to the wall. Pulled out that burger. And when he showed the menu, it was empty. There was nothing there anymore. It just had the name of the combo, the name of the burger, and the price. And in his hand, he held the burger. He bit into it. And then he put it back onto the menu. And on the menu, that burger, the picture that was there, had the exact bite that he just took out of the burger. As a kid, I was like, yo, no way. I remember I was telling my brothers, I told my friends, I was like, yo, there's this guy named Cereal, and he can eat burgers off a menu. And of course, all my friends were like, yeah, so can we. But my brother noticed that I was taking a real deep undertaking to this, and he bought me my first magic kit. And I think that's pretty much how every magician starts. It starts with just that one magic kit. My specific magic kit was the Marvin's Magic Street Magic Edition. It came with a sling shoulder bag that would sling over one side of your shoulder, and it was so small, but you could fit everything in it, and it had all the gizmos in it. I still have that bag. I'm gonna go get it. This was the bag that it came with my magic kit, and I remember I learned every trick in this thing. I don't know if I learned it well, but I knew them. And I remember the very next day, because this was a birthday gift from my brother. The very next day, I remember it was 4th grade. Put this bag on, and I went to school. I remember my mom was trying to stop me. I go, no, I'm a magician. Oh, the coolness thing. Let's get. Not only were those the tricks in my bag, but it had those sponge balls. And I remember I was practicing this thing day and night. I gotta get this thing right. Just went around showing everybody who had eyeballs. I said, hey, you wanna see you in magic? And I was able to do that exact same thing that magician did for the gather crowd. show my balls. If I don't know if you guys have ever tried to do anything on stage, you know, try to, you know, sing on stage or dance on stage, but doing something that you love in front of other people will give you some sort of high. I don't know what you can call it other than a high, but it gives you this energy. And I remember the first time that I experienced that energy, I knew that I was going to be a magician. And that brings us to Noah the Nerd. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked my little origin story here. Comment down below how you got started in your hobby. I'd love to hear how everyone dipped their toes into the world of the arts. And if you really liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment that you loved it, hit the bell thingy. I know that you guys hear it all the time, but it really does help so that I know that you guys are enjoying what I'm coming up with, because if not, I'm just making this for myself. And if you want to see more of my magic, you can follow me on Instagram, where I'll share where I'll be performing magic, whether it be on a stream, on video, or some virtual show, or even in person. You can also follow me on Facebook. It's not as active, but it's more... Big shout out to Keyframes for doing all the artwork that you saw in this video today. If you loved the artwork, go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Send him some love, give him some likes, tell him how much you loved his artwork, and tell him how much of an amazing friend he is. Thank you, Keyframes. Woo! I'll see you guys in the next one in episode 6. Until then, guys, stay weird, stay magical. Woo!
Ha!